Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Raila Odinga made some remarks yesterday in Kisumu, remarks that have forced Rigathi to respond today when he was in Murang'a County. In this video, I want us to listen to Raila's remarks yesterday. We listen to Rigathi's remarks today, and then also we listen to some remarks Rigathi made some few days ago in Kituyu Kambani. Listen in to Raila Odinga.
And Azimio la Umoja One Kenya leader Raila Odinga has today lashed out at legislators who abandoned the Azimio ship under the guise of soliciting for development projects from the national government. Speaking in Kisumu today, Odinga called for national unity, terming it as the only recipe that will ensure good governance. And as Laura Otieno reports, the opposition leader once again revealed that he will soon unleash a political bombshell, which he said will deliver Kenyans from the shackles of unfulfilled promises by the government.
Attending the burial of Mzee Peter Nyangaga at Seme in Kisumu, Azimio leader Raila Odinga faulted the leaders who jumped ship after he lost the presidential petition, accusing them of political betrayal. Odinga adding that their claims of seeking development projects from the national government are unfounded, as there ought to be no discrimination by the government in sharing the national cake.
And this county government gets allocation of resources directly from the national government, not because they love you, but because they have to lead to you.
Yes, that's just a bit of Raila's speech yesterday in Kisumu. And it's very clear Raila Odinga was castigating Azimio leaders joining William Ruto's government in the disguise that they are looking for development for their people. Because in so many occasions, we have seen greedy leaders using that as an excuse to join the government. That we are joining government because of development. But in actual sense, they are just joining that government for their own selfish and personal reasons. So Raila was castigating those Azimio leaders joining government. Yes. And also, in the recent days, we have been seeing some leaders in Azimio pledging that they will work with the government. And I've always maintained here that those are coward leaders just looking for excuses of abandoning Azimio to join the government. So let's listen to Rigathi's remarks in response to Raila Odinga.
Jana nimeona wale wazee tulishinda. Ati hiyo mzee akisema ati he will not be coerced or intimidated to joining our government. Wewe mzee sikia. We have no business within our government. Hatuna haja na hatugojei wewe. We are not looking for you and we have no time. The last time uliingia serikali ya Uhuru Kenyatta aliharibu wako haribu. Mungetaka akaribie serikali yetu? Mungetaka akaribie? Stop saying that people can force you to come to this government. Forget about being forced or coerced. We are not interested because sisi tuko na kazi ya kufanya. Na kazi ya kufanya tumepata rais ambaye ako na maono ya kufanya kazi. Na hatutaki usaidizi kwa huyo mzee. Si tumeweka wale Zahome kumsaidia? Na Profesa Dongo si yako hapo? Si mimi niko? Si Ndende Nyoro wako hapo? Usaidizi gani mwingine angetaka kutoka pande hiyo? Hawa wakae huko, wafanye kazi ya oversight. Watukosoe, watuambie pahali tumekosea, watukaze kule bunge, hiyo ndio kazi yao, na wakifanya hiyo kazi tutasonga.
Yes. Rigathi is twisting Raila's remarks to appear that it's Raila Odinga who was saying that Ruto and his government are forcing him, Raila Odinga, to join government. Raila was just warning Azimio leaders who are most likely being intimidated, being forced, and being coerced to join William Ruto's government. And I'm saying that because some few days ago, Rigathi Gachagua was in Ukambani, Kitui County, and he was imploring upon some Azimio leaders to join government. It's as if he was forcing them to join government. Listening to Rigathi Gachagua some few days ago in Kitui County.
Lakini tafadhali viongozi ya Wakambani, please, we beg you. This area has...
Yes. It's very clear Rigathi is blackmailing those Ukambani Azimio leaders to join government. And is actually scaring them that Ukambani has got so many problems. While the same Rigathi Gachagua was making those remarks, has been in government since 2013. In fact, this is just a continuation of Rigathi and William Ruto's stay in government. They have been in government, they have done nothing for Ukambani region. Those remarks by Rigathi Gachagua, if you look at them critically, Rigathi is just trying to force those Azimio most likely governors to join government. He is trying to blackmail them. And by doing that, Rigathi's main objective is to weaken the opposition. And now in Murang'a, he's saying that the opposition should do their oversight role. So this just exposes the kind of hypocrisy by Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto's government. They are not very honest. In fact, their brand and style of politics is just based on lies, propaganda, and hate. Let's dig deep, ladies and gentlemen, to see exactly what is happening here. Yes. Those remarks by Rigathi Gachagua exposes two things which I want to explain in details. The first thing is the divisive politics by William Ruto and his team. The second thing, it exposes the lies and propaganda by William Ruto and his team. Let's start with the first issue, divisive politics. Rigathi Gachagua was speaking today in Murang'a, and you are seeing clearly the kind of a language he is using on Raila Odinga. Rigathi has studied his people very well. He knows that his people hate Raila Odinga. So you just need to mention Raila Odinga's name in bad light, and then you earn the trust and loyalty from the people. And that's exactly what Rigathi Gachagua is doing in Murang'a. In fact, a government or any leader on the mountain, you don't even need to deliver. You must just go there and talk ill and bad about Raila Odinga. The people will love you. That's the brand of politics Rigathi Gachagua seems to be holding on to. And that's how they campaigned for the presidency this year. And they convinced their people, and their people voted for them. And it's very unfortunate that now that they're in government, instead of now delivering to those people, they are still using Raila Odinga as an excuse. In fact, they're just still using Raila Odinga for them to remain politically relevant. And that's very unfortunate. And I'm calling upon residents of the mountain to wake up. Those kind of divisive politics, I think they're now outdated. Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto are now in government. What the people of Murang'a need, they want development. They don't want you to be castigating Raila Odinga every now and then. They want you to deliver. Murang'a people, residents of the mountain, should demand of these leaders, Rigathi and William Ruto, to deliver. They should not use Raila Odinga as an excuse for them not to deliver. Rigathi is clearly using Raila Odinga here as an excuse, yes. He doesn't want to be accounted for what he promised the people. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. And then on the second issue, the lies and the propaganda here, it's a fact. Rigathi Gachagua has been blackmailing, coercing, and even intimidating some Azimio leaders to join government. And at the same time, you're seeing Rigathi saying that the opposition should do their oversight role. Those are just lies. That's a propaganda. Rigathi is not honest here. Some few weeks ago, William Ruto was in Homa Bay County attending a church function. The governor there, Gladys Wanga, gave that function a wide berth. What followed was that EACC warned Gladys Wanga. And that warning by Gladys Wanga was tied to the fact that Gladys Wanga gave William Ruto's function a wide berth. So you are seeing a clear example of intimidation there. If you don't attend William Ruto's function, you are being intimidated by government institutions. Rigathi was also speaking in Kitui just recently, and I'm using that example because it's the recent one. And you are seeing clearly he is blackmailing Ukambani leaders to work with the government. And by working with the government, Rigathi and William Ruto's team, they believe that to work with the government, you must join them and you support their political cause. And I'm saying that because if it's about the county government and the national government working together, I think that's already catered for in the constitution. In fact, there is what we call IBEC. IBEC is being chaired by Rigathi Gachagua himself, and this IBEC acts as a link between the county governments and the national government. In that, county government representatives and the national government officials sit at a table where now they agree on issues affecting development in the county governments. Rigathi Gachagua is the person chairing that IBEC committee. So if it's about working with the government, the constitution already lays out that way, or rather the constitution lays out ways on how the county government and the national government can work together. What Rigathi and William Ruto are doing, they are just playing politics. And these things I'm saying are the truth, ladies and gentlemen. William Ruto and his team are just playing politics. They are intimidating the opposition to support them politically. It's not even about development. Because again, the constitution is very clear that at least 15% of the last annual audited budget should be going to the county assemblies. If William Ruto cares about the development of county assemblies, he should be increasing that amount. So all these, ladies and gentlemen, are just politics being played here. Ruto and his team are just playing politics. And also it's very unfortunate that instead of William Ruto and his government delivering to the people, they are constantly campaigning. Constantly campaigning. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. To any other person who want to support our channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel any support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.